Hey guys, BamBjorn20 back again. Picked up a new game and I'm going to make a first impressions video on it, and the game in question would have to be Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. I've been really been excited about picking this game up because, as you all know, it has Wi-Fi, and we all know it's kind of like a ripoff of Mario Kart. But the items on this one is a little bit better. Do I like it better than Mario Kart? Hell no. I do not like this better than Mario Kart at all. It doesn't mean it's a bad game, but let me just tell you what I like and what I don't like about it. As you can see at the back of the cover, look what the controllers you can use. Wii Remote, you know, for the steering wheel, classic controller, and the Wii Remote and nunchuck. They don't give you the option to use the GameCube controller. That's really bizarre. I don't know why they could not make this compatible with a GameCube controller. Real frustrating. This game felt like it would have played really nice with the GameCube controller. I'm stuck playing with the classic controller, which ain't bad because that's what I use for Mario Kart. But for some reason, I think it would have been better with a GameCube controller. The items are a lot better balanced, and it's not like, you guys all know on Mario Kart, when you get hit with red shell, you like tumble in the air and it takes forever to recover. Well, on this one, it's like you're immediately back on the track. It only takes like maybe 1 second to recover. Really genius. I like that because it's less frustrating. But in a sense, it makes it a little bit harder to catch up if you're really far behind the group. So keep that in mind. They have like a new all-star move. If you're in last place, and you have to be like in last place to get one, because I've only had it like maybe 1 or 2 times. And no, I'm not saying I'm good or anything. It's just I've been playing at the beginner level, and I'm not really in last place. And my God, it's really cool. I mean, I'll give it that. Like Sonic, he turns into Super Sonic and starts flying down the track. And it's almost like the golden mushroom on Mario Kart, where you keep hitting the L button, you know, to get your boost. Speaking of Mario Kart, it controls just like Mario Kart. The R trigger button, if you're using the classic controller, the R button is your drift, the L button's your item, A button's the gas. I mean, it's the same thing as Mario Kart. So if you know how to play Mario Kart, you know how to play this game. Simple controls. One thing that I noticed that really irritates me the most, and it's a real shame, is the fact that it's pretty laggy at times. And no, I'm not talking about online. I'm talking like when you're actually playing the game. I mean, it's not like drastic lag, but it's just enough that you notice it, and it kind of like, I don't know, bothers you. And you're like, what the hell? Did they not like look at this game before they released it? It's really weird. It's like the Wii's working real hard to read the disc, and it's like moving at a slow frame rate. I mean, you have to look for it. You're not going to notice it unless you look for it. So it's not really something to complain about, but it's just enough for me to notice and kind of irritate me a little bit. But as far as the gameplay, it doesn't really affect the gameplay at all. There is some load time issues that really bother me. Like each track that when it loads up, you go to like a Sonic Says load screen and Sonic gives you a tip on something, but it's a pretty big load screen and it takes quite a long time. I know it sounds like I'm complaining about the game, but let me tell you what I like about the game. I do recommend this game. It retails for 40 bucks. I have a Walmart discount, so it cost me like $37, which $37 for this game, yeah, it's well worth it. If I had to rate it from what I played it so far, I probably got maybe 5 hours in on this game so far. Haven't unlocked everything yet. It's going to get an 8 out of 10 so far. The online, I haven't played too much of it online. If the online's really laggy, that's going to irritate me, but I played a couple friend matches online, and there really was no issues, except for the long load times and stuff. But yeah, what I like about this is the drifts. When you hold in the R button, just like in Mario Kart, to get your drifts around the corners, you know Mario Kart, if you're in a kart, you can get 2 types of drifts, the blue flame and the red flame. The red flame is the fast one, and you can only use it in the karts. You can't use it in the bikes. Well, with Sega All-Star Racing, if you're using a bike or a kart, it doesn't matter. They pretty much control the same. And it's not like the bike has a big advantage like it does in Mario Kart Wii. But you got like 3 different types of drifts. You start drifting, and you get a little flame. and that's just like level 1 drift. And then if you keep holding in around the turn, it turns like a blue. That's like a level 2 drift. And you hold it in even longer, it turns into like a red flame, and that's like your major big turbo boost. And I tell you what, it's like getting like a power-up turbo, which is really, really cool. So it makes the game really, I mean, if you're going to try to learn more techniques around tracks, around the corners, it's a really cool idea. I really like that. But let me stop rambling on and let me tell you a little bit more about it. The characters to unlock the characters, you kind of got to like earn Sega miles or something like that. And Sega miles, they're really easy to achieve. All you got to do is just play the Grand Prix mode, play time trial. Hell, you can even play Wi-Fi races, and it still gives you Sega miles. Depending on how good you do and how long the track is and how hard it is, it gives you more Sega miles. And the Sega miles, you go to the shop, and that's how you unlock the characters, the tracks, and the music. I kind of like that. It makes a lot of good replay value. There's a lot of characters to unlock, a lot of tracks, a lot of music, really a lot of replay value here. And that's why I'm saying I highly recommend you pick up this game, especially if you like Mario Kart. Like I said, the only thing I can really see that irritates me a little bit is the frame rate is kind of like slow. Like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Just try it for yourself. If you have the game and you know what I'm talking about, or you don't know what I'm talking about, and you're like, babe, you're 20, you're full of shit, I don't see what you're talking about. Comment below, let me know, leave what you think about it, but I do notice a little bit of frame rate, and I talked to a couple of my friends, and they notice it too, so I know it's not my Wii. If you haven't noticed it, go look for it, especially like at the cutscenes at the very beginning, where you see like the windmill. The windmill's like going really slow on some of the cutscenes that have the windmill in it. And you can notice it there by the moving objects. But, yeah, they give you the option to use your Mii on here as far as all the characters. And the Mii, I don't know what they did to the Mii, but it's all pixelated, and it looks really bad. I mean, the Mii is really bad. The graphics on the Mii is weird. And it's really weird because the graphics on this game is pretty amazing for a Wii game. I thought they did a really well job with the graphics on here. Colorfuls, it's real beautiful. I really like the game. But the Mii, when you get a close-up of your Mii after you win and it's doing its victory lap, it's all pixelated. It looks really bizarre. Kind of makes me not want to use my Mii. But yeah, my favorite character, if you want to ask me, right now it's Billy Hatcher or something like that. This guy dressed up as a chicken. Not too familiar with him. He sounds familiar. I kind of know him, but like I said, not too familiar with him. But yeah, really great game. The items are balanced. And that's pretty much all I'm going to go over right now. I mean, is it worth getting? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's really worth getting. The last thing I'm going to tell you that bothers me about the game is, you guys all know Xbox has this game too. So does PlayStation. And Xbox has Banjo-Kazooie, which really bothers me because I love Banjo-Kazooie, and it really, really aggravates me that Xbox has Rare and they have the rights to Banjo-Kazooie now. So to just kind of rub it in Nintendo's face, they put Banjo-Kazooie in their game. And I was like, oh, no big deal. They'll probably put Mario in our game. And come to find out, they did not put Mario in this game. Why? I know it's a Sonic game, I mean a Sega game, and Sonic's in this. But why couldn't we have Mario in this game? I mean, if Xbox can have Banjo-Kazooie, why can't we have Mario? I don't understand it. Because I would have really liked to play with Mario in this game. But yeah, really fun game. The Monkey Ball tracks are really hard and challenging. The turns are like ridiculous. My favorite levels are the Sonic tracks. The House of the Dead tracks are kind of cool too. But all in all, the level designs are pretty brilliant, really imaginative, and I really do enjoy the game. Highly recommend it. Pick up this game. I might be giving out my friend code later on in the week. So go ahead. If you haven't picked up this game yet, pick it up, guys. Only $40, and I think it's well worth the price. So a lot of gameplay here, a lot of replay value. So it's been VMBR20 with my first impressions on Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and there'll be more to come shortly, guys. Thanks again.